are we gonna have a DJ?
We got DJ Daisy. It takes me about 4 hours to fluff-a-flounce my hair, lovify my face, red light my body, snuggle and wrestle and flow strokes. That's what I call the yoga Thai body work that I do with my partners. It takes me like 4 hours to be able to get out the door. I have to have coconut water that's pink and comes from young raw coconuts, not the coconut water that's been pasteurized. My body needs a lot of nutrients. By the way, you guys need all the same stuff I do. Not junk. No. You're supposed to eat the best. The best of the best of the best. You're supposed to be living in lavish abundance. That's what's up. Not supposed to sell out in the market economy.
Do you know how to do a reset on the phone? It's like up, down, up, down. Do you know how?
Up, down, no. Nope. Konami code.
These two.
I know how to use the iPhone to do the reset factory.
6, 5. Oh no, not that. I don't know how because I want to play music. I want to play music. Oh.
Is it unlocked?
Where's the Apple Store?
I think they tore it down
No.
because Steve Jobs died.
No. I will walk this way.
I'm gonna go to the farmer's market, Daisy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I go speak there all the time.
Okay.
Ask Chat. Chat, doesn't Daisy always speak at the farmer's market?
Everyone's saying yes.
I love speaking at the farmer's market because they have such beautiful, colorful deliciousness. And they set up right in front of where I live. Okay. Projects right there. Second in Arizona. Farmer's market right there. Delicious and colorful. Know what I'm saying?
Jaffiel.
How about this? How about if instead of it being delicious and colorful twice a week, we do it all day, every day? A biodiversified, gorgeous, colorful, and delicious food forest. Yo! I need to get a team to go to the LA Zoo to bring the animals, you know? The garden will need it. Not just humans, but in order to keep the trees clean and get all the dead leaves off, because all these people are wasting their time being arborists. These are all made-up jobs before we were free. Before we got colonized and they brought in the government buildings to extract all of the tax money from us and send it to the king. And then they had the schools and the churches to program this. And the third thing was the jails and the courthouses to strike fear into our hearts. It's been done all over. And I'm ready for something new. I got a freestyle with them. I want it to be beautiful. I want to snuggle animals, all different sizes and kinds. I want to ride woolly mammoths and bears, and I want little butterflies to ride me in a world with a deep snuggle me, and where everyone seems like Disney princess movies. That's the world that we could have. It's like a high-tech heaven on earth, and we all freestyle and dance and twerk. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Hey, you guys, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, it's Caesar de Venezuela. Send the National Guard. Send the level 10 mega muscle hulk. Use muscles, giant muscles. Send them after her. Hey, let's go. Super squad. Start to plant. All of it. Good. We're gonna have a biodiversified food forest. I'm on your guys' team. Wednesday know what's up. They brought all the plants to feed us. We gotta start put these in the ground right now. I need all of the level 10 mega muscle pumps to begin digging and bulldozing this because it's boring and gray. And I agree with you guys. It should be delicious and colorful every day, not just on Wednesday and Saturday. Guys, right next to the project. It's where me and my friends live, and we don't believe in pain. So I had this great idea. I was like, I'm gonna talk and serenade and tell you all to garden, because I know you came from garden somewhere. How about the project? Why not? And I'll tell you a story about Daisy the Venice Healer. She planted gardens all over the beach, and then LA County bulldozed them. So she became Daisy the Venice Healer, and she learned to sing a skateboard. You guys, seriously though, I want you to think about how I feel living right there, and I see you guys come make it so beautiful and colorful. I'm used to going to all these government buildings. I've never had the reactions I have here before. This is yuppie land, okay? I don't live in that land. I live in a land of community and trust in the universe. I don't live in a land of pain. One time I walked through this smorgasbord and took a cucumber, and someone said I was stealing. But you see, I don't believe in stealing. And if you believe in stealing, that means you believe in deserve. That means that you believe that some people deserve to have their needs met, and others don't deserve to have their needs met based off if they can pay. And I want you to have lavish abundance, everything you want. Even if you can't pay, Goddess, everything. You don't have to pay. You want silk sheets? You got it. Your hair's so fluffy. I want you to have everything. How about you? What do you want, Goddess? You want a Porsche? You want to get your hair done? You get it. You get to have everything. I want a world of abundance. Alright? You guys gotta know what it's like. I've been rich my whole life. I decided not to sell out. I thought I was free, but it's lonely. Because in order to give, now there's scarcity. I've got everything I need, but there's scarcity in giving. You gotta apply and get hired. And what if we could just give freely? Like, you don't have to choose one job where you get hired and you could get fired, which means there's not unconditional belonging and love and trust and connection that's built. Someone's always keeping tabs on your performance, and they don't care about the gifts that you brought before. If you don't have gifts to give now, you gotta go. I don't want to live in that world, so let's bulldoze it! This is not North Korea. This is the high-tech heaven on earth that we create. A love illusion begins here, within our heart. It might be a little effort, but let me stand on it, baby. I'll make it a fire. Because you're an angelic superhero. Whatever you were doing, you're not supposed to sell that. That's an incredible art. If you can afford what you are really meant to do, like your true gifts and talents, and if there was no scarcity between you and your masters, what would you learn? And what would you teach others? If there was no scarcity in giving and teaching, what would be the incredible gifts and the positive change that you would share with the world? Because we are meant to do art, and there is resistance and separation in 5 areas I identified: giving, receiving, learning and teaching, and creating. And think about it. Why is the farm not here? Right? Why is the garden not here? We could still have all the little plants, be like, hey, go plant these plants. We could still have all the food, like, hey, look, here's the food. It came from over there. It's ready to harvest. Go pick some if you want. Put it in the pile. Look, they're like prisoners behind there. If you're behind the counter keeping tabs, that makes you a prisoner. It means that you're going to be bored. And why are you wasting your energy keeping tabs? In a world where we can't really own anything, we belong to the world. Hey, Goddess, you are queen. She's super sweet.
Not size, no. Just.
Do you want to know the saddest thing about separation and scarcity? It's
It's not just that we don't get to be around our food, but on the weekends when I see the babies, I'm like, dang, they're all gonna be in baby jail on Monday. They're all gonna go to daycare, that's baby jail. They're gonna be in preschool, that's toddler jail. They're gonna go to school, that's kid jail. Get them ready for work. Look, they're told to do work that has no meaning and purpose, right? When you do your homework, it's done, it goes in the trash. That work has no meaning and purpose, it's boring. They're basically taught to be workers, to be slaves. You know, I've never been healthier than when I lived on the beach with the homeless people. You know, I never ever get sick. Like, as soon as you put someone in a house, dude, I'm letting you know we are not living in our nature. The fact that I can't just grab a delicious juice, drink it. If I do, they can be like, hey, you can pay for that. I'd be like, what does that mean? Hey, I don't believe in this.
Very loud. They have some samples. We're gonna try some of your dragon fruit I see right here. Is that okay? How are you doing today? Good, thank you. You wanna go first? Which one's this one? Like kumquat? Pull this for me. Persimmons. I think. Wish we had like a little plate or something, but. Was this persimmons or
Persimmon, yeah.
Thank you, persimmon. Excellent, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, back to it.
That's my friend Eugene. We got Alan Price on the violin. Please do not leave here, vendors, without planting. Plant some jewel date trees. Oh, it's so delicious. You'll probably have the most beautiful trees. Will you plant some at the project? We have a garden right in front. Please. It's at 1328.
Yo sé que él no hace nada.
Where?
But eat the date first.
No, it's food for the tree. Right?
I'll eat the date first and then plant it.
Okay. You're not just saying that because it's delicious?
Yeah, you get to soak them for like a week, and then they. Because I wanted to plant some too, actually. Because I love dates.
I've grown date trees before.
That's nice.
A raccoon dug it out of my garden. Isn't that funny?
Oh, I love raccoons.
Well, I thought it was a rat, but my friend thinks it was a raccoon.
Okay.
But I mean, to me, it's the same thing. They're both food. Rats have been unjustly enemy imaged.
Yeah.
Humans are dirty, and we blame it on rats.
Do we?
Even our reaction to bugs, like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, we are bug friends, and if we're living among certain bugs that are there for decaying stuff, and we're like, ew, it's because how we're living is disgusting. So we got to look at how we live and not poison all the bugs. Now we're living with poison and disgust, and this is disgust. This is yuckiness. Hey, superheroes. This is Daisy, the Venice Healer. Hey, superhero. I'm here to awaken and unite us. Could you guys please, yes, do not shake your head no. Tickle fork your head right now. Get that superhero. Go. Superhero, he's right there. Get him. Get that guy. He's too lovable. Plant a garden. Don't say no. Everyone. This is Daisy, the Venice Healer. I know you know who I am. I'm the only one who speaks love and radical truth on the mic. Super Squad, your incredible power and gifts are undeniable. You are not a slave. You are a superhero. You do not have work on Monday. And no, you are not a student. You don't have school. Let us lift the resistance of learning and teaching and giving and receiving and creating. And let us create a high-tech heaven on earth where we are free and we will divert all of the technology and monies from the war machine to the love machine. Yeah. I know we mad at big mama. That's what I call Earth, the great mother. I call her big times a million mama. And the fact of the matter is we don't just have one body. We have many bodies. And Earth is part of our body. Earth is our body. How are you going to think Earth has dirty water and we got clean blood? Because if Earth's culture medium is dirty, I'm pretty sure our culture medium is going to be dirty, yo. So you don't got work on Monday. We got to clean the ocean. We gotta get the cars out of here and start with the eVTOLs, yo. It's time for the Jetsons. eVTOL, electric, vertical, up and down, landing and takeoff vehicles. So that means it takes off and lands vertically. It doesn't have to have a landing pad. So it's just like the Jetsons. And they're called eVTOLs. They should just call them flying saucers or UFOs. But they don't. And that's where we are. And the reason why we're stagnant, and we all know it, is because there's a bunch of secrets, yo. Not only is our information and technology being withheld, but there's secrets, okay? Thank God the Honorable Lord, and some say baby Jesus has reincarnated as Donald Trump. You see, Donald Trump, I had a conversation with him today. He said it's all going along his plan. He's gonna drain the swamp. He's gonna take the government down. That's what he said. He's like, Daisy, I gotta make you my running mate. I was like, that's not true. You want me to make you my running mate, Donald Trump, don't you? He's like, will you again get me running mate? I was like, okay, fine. I'll be your running mate, and you run as soon as you be my run. He was like, okay, deal. Okay, alright, deal. We got a deal. He's all about the deal. That's a good deal. I was like, okay, Donald Trump, we're gonna do. So, here's what we're gonna do, and here's the plan no matter what. Either Donald Trump or I are gonna win. We all know that. It's DTBH or DT for president. And here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna drain the swamp. He basically means we're gonna free all the animals in the zoo. We're gonna get rid of all of the fences. He's not grabby. When he says grab her by the, he's just really snuggly. He wants everyone to snuggle. He's like, everyone grab each other. Just, oh, get you. You're so lovable. You're so cute. That's what he says. He wants everyone to snuggle. Interspecially, too. Not just humans. That's what Donald Trump means when he says drain the swamp and grab them by them. Okay? And what we're going to have in this new world, because the power of AI has made us conclude one thing. There's a timeline. And the timeline of enslavement began with colonizing, and we had three components to this. First, we needed the government buildings, and that was in order to extract all the money and resources, because colonizing was about taking a new area so you could pillage it and mine it and use the indigenous as slaves and call them indentured servants. And indentured servitude was to pay for all of this. Okay, so the second thing
you want to be
you
her
need,
camera person?
The government
No, I'm fine.
to tax and get the money. then you need the churches and the schools to program
I
everyone.
liked when she gave you a hug, though.
And then the
Well, she'll give you a
third
hug,
thing
too.
that you need is the
No.
jails and
I
the
want to hug you.
courthouses.
All right.
Oh, you
And
like
the
that?
jails and the courthouses are to strike fear into our heart, to make us do what we're supposed to do. And if the fear doesn't work, then the
Press
programming
that.
at the churches and schools will
And then
hopefully give you shame.
You want a photo too?
And then
Yeah.
if fear doesn't work, then shame will.
That.
And with the extracting the money,
it?
that makes you addicted.
that one, and then
Addicted
what?
to market
And that
economy.
Okay.
Always
And
feeling
don't run
like
away
you
with
have
my
to go
camera.
work and go pay, that you owe.
Do I
And
get a
these-
hug too?
No, friend, I don't know you
Oh.
like that. Don't. That makes me uncomfortable, please.
Okay. Sorry.
Old dirty old man who's trying to get
And
some.
that's not true. Those are lies. You don't owe. You don't have to pay. I'm sick and tired of seeing my brothers and sisters eat out of the trash can. And then my other brothers and sisters, which I see no difference in this brother or sister and that brother or sister, but for some reason this one eat out of the trash, and that one is spending $200 for their seat in a restaurant to eat a smorgasbord of deliciousness. And why is my friend out here eating in the trash when this other friend is able to have whatever he wants? And that makes absolutely no sense unless you believe in deserve. Unless you believe that some people deserve to have their needs met and others don't deserve to have their needs met based off of whether or not they can pay. And if you don't see how ridiculous that is, you know, and if that's not the lie, then it's, oh, they were ordained by God. Like, we would actually...
I'm gonna go back to Venice now.
Okay. I super here. That's the project. That's why I speak there.
I love it.
Because I live here. So those are my people.
I think you're awesome.
I love you, Second Street Projects. You guys are my people. You guys are the Duba Scoob. You guys are the Super Squad. I love you so much. That's why I do speeches in front of where I live. Because I know all of you and you're all so lovable. Hey, it was good seeing you, Michael. I'm going to plant this. It's a medjool date tree. It's going to need a lot of water. I know right where I'll put him. There's the garden. So that's what I was telling them, you guys. Hey, Super. Yeah. By the way, I love everyone. I'm not like, you know, when someone's like, you know, I love everyone. Everyone wants the same thing, by the way. No one wants walls and gates and fences and rules and laws and borders and leaders and governors and enforcers and jails. No one wants that. That was all created so that people could be enslaved and so that land could be pillaged. We are perfectly fine being free. It's not true that our nature we're violent. We're only violent if we're enslaved. Because if we're enslaved, we act out. And we're having a healthy reaction to being enslaved and being like, no way, no way. And you want to know what? Those people end up in jail. And the ones who are good slaves and do what they're supposed to, and they go make lots of money. Because ultimately, who are you making money for? For the country, for the government, for... These entities came from kings and queens, but they're gone. But now we're still enslaved because we're in this vibration and we think it's the only world. We're literally brainwashed in this like we're going to destroy ourselves. And you could look at it if you Google Universe 25 experiments where psychologists take animals. And this is why farm animals are separated from their babies. Could you imagine a baby all alone in solitude, never ever being held? Babies stress themselves to death like this. And that's how every baby animal, pigs and cows, they all grow up alone. Like, could you imagine being a baby chick and being born amongst just all these chicks and no mom? Could you imagine? Like, this is hell on earth. You're just like, Mom! That's your whole childhood, just sorrow. And we eat that and we think it doesn't become our body. You wonder why we're all in a little box. Maybe it's because we're recreating how the animals feel. So then we put ourselves in a little box because we're recreating how our food feels. Because the rows and columns of fruits and vegetables, and it's all the same forever, even though there's a need for biodiversity and bugs and animals. And we're like, no, those are pests. They're eating our animals. Kill them. Put fences up. The trees and plants are like, where are my friends? All the little animals like climbing up and down. Then the trees get filthy, and everything gets filthy because no animals are climbing. I want everyone to be free. You're all getting a tickle torture. You're all getting a tickle torture. Come now. How dare you think that you have to work and be bored? I'm sick and tired of not seeing you play and live in lavish abundance. You're gonna get a tickle torture. Come right now. You come. I said you're getting a tickle torture. Good job. Can't believe it. Can't believe you'd be a doobadoo and listen to the program. You're a superhero. Trust yourself. Blast off. You're here to do incredibleness. Be brave. You're amazing. Don't ever be bored. Imagine how God feels watching us. Go play. Be in ecstasy. Snuggle right now. Snuggle. When you look at each other, have a sparkle in your eye of love. Tuck your chin. Eyes up. Chest up. Broad shoulders. Proud like a superhero. Deep breathing. Lungs expanding. I want every muscle between your ribs to stretch. Lick your lips and smile. Show your teeth. You shine. You're confident. You're in charge of everything. You live lavishly in heaven on earth. Act like it. Act like a superhero. Blast off. Share your gifts. Act as if you're free.
I'll tell you, I see your TikToks all the time. Love it.
Hey, superhero. How's it going?
So, I live in San Diego.
Do you want to say anything to TikTok?
No.
Do you live in San Diego?
Yeah, and I just...
Good to see you, Super Squad. So you want heaven on earth too? That's what we're doing. We're having the Great Awakening right now.
I'll bring to the farmer's market get some food.
Oh, good. I was just there. Okay, we got another hunk. He's reporting to the farmer's market. They're going to go to the LA Zoo to get all the animals. The farmer's market agreed that we're going to bulldoze everything and have a biodiversified food forest. We're going to multiply the rivers and geysers and waterfalls and lagoons by a bazillion. And there's going to be watering holes everywhere. We will never fight over hot springs. There will be no trash. There will be so much abundance. We will be so lavish. We will snuggle so much. We will swing all the way because we were so violent and mean. We will be so freaking lovey-dovey because in order to find balance, we're going to have to swing all the way the other way. That's what's going to happen. So we're going to get super lovey-dovey, and then we're going to have to learn boundaries because we're going to be like, oh my God, all the sharks and snakes and everyone wants to snuggle nonstop. We used to enemy image them and think they didn't like to snuggle, but actually they all want to snuggle. All animals want to snuggle. We should be snuggling nonstop. We should be riding elephants while we snuggle kittens with snakes snuggling us and butterflies in our hair snuggling us and chipmunks next to our toes, not biting them, snuggling us. We should be snuggling. And that's why you get a tickle torture. Every one of you gets a tickle torture. How dare you not think about how lovable you are and that you're a brave superhero, and how dare you think that you are a slave. That's why you get a tickle torture. Now blast off and be a superhero because you are a god, a creator. You could do anything. You're amazing and you came here to make magic, not to be bored. So dance and have a twerkathon. Everyone dance. Hey guys. So dance and have a twerkathon. Everyone dance. Hey guys. Everyone dance. 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 Which floor you need? What? Take the elevator on 3. No. Take the elevator on 3. You don't have your key? Superhero, here. Oh look, he got the elevator for you. What's up, superhero?
Gregory, let's go. No, you can.
Oh, that's cute. They're gonna hang out. That neighbor saw the other neighbor. And they're like, let's go hang out at your place. It's because everyone in the projects is part of the super squad. We're all friends. We love each other. We're kind of loud and violent, but that's okay. We're working on ourselves because we get free services and we have all the time in the world. Oh look, my lips are so giant. Sometimes I get lipstick on my chin. Oh, you guys want to see the dojo? Well, first, there we go. So candles. And here's the bathroom. And more candles. And that's just some baking soda, because keep it really dry in here. And then here's the ice machine. It makes 250 pounds of ice a day. And this is an empty basket, like, so we put our towels in. And then here's some Love spray and beautiful. How you guys doing, chat? You're so lovable. I hope you guys love my garden and enjoy being around plants as much as I do, because it is so good for your body. If you can spend some time with plants and take care of them and learn about them, which takes time. Just like it takes time to build a connection with a pet, it takes time to build a connection with plants. And just like it takes time to build a connection with a pet, it takes time to build a connection with plants. And it helps a new plant. You know, like when I get new orchids, they're like, I mean, my goodness, how many different kinds of orchids do I have? It's like at least 12. So when I bring new plants, they're like, oh, hi. They're part of the whole village. If you have a place and you're just getting your first plant, then give your plant a lot of affection. I love you. I love you. You know how sometimes animals just like snuggle plants? That's real. We've lost our nature. Go on YouTube. Watch animals in their nature. Watch humans snuggling the animals. And you could watch how the human acts, because the human is probably acting in their nature if that animal's snuggling them. If it's like a shark. Sharks love to snuggle. They're relentless snugglers. They will chase you and be like, oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. And they'll bump you with their shark nose and nuzzle you and be like, with their shark skin. And they'll be like, look at how snuggly I am. And then you'll have to pet them. I mean, have you guys ever thought when a shark swims up to you, instead of punching it, caress it and give it love? Like, why are we taught to fear everything and not have connections? Like, what if we were taught to connect? What if we were taught to, when we go in nature and we know we're going to see animals, bring healing hurts? Like, la la. So it sounds so beautiful. Hey, you guys, put in the chat. Does anyone know how to fix it when the iPhone does this thing where it like zooms in on the screen? Anyone know how to fix that? I don't know. Do you guys know how to fix this when it zooms in? Yeah, but turn it off and back on. Yeah, but how do you do that when it's like this? I think you just push the buttons, right? Like that. Do you guys know how to? This is an iPhone. Come on, chat. How do you do it? Hard reset. Okay, there's like 2 buttons that you could put. Tay says, I'm deep in depression. I have an ecstatic dance gathering tonight. My mental health saying, don't go. I wonder what's going on for you, because a lot of times when there's something like, should I go to dance? Then it's yes or no. And I wouldn't ask that question. I would ask the question that has way more answers than yes or no before I think about the dance. So I would, because then you'll have a movement. So I'm in a deep depression. I have an ecstatic dance gathering tonight. Tay, your mental health is saying not to go because you have a need for what? What do you have a need for? Do you have a need to do some self-care? Do you have a need to have solitude? Do you have a need to take time for yourself, to put your attention towards finishing a project or something that has to get done, and there's a deadline, you have to do it, and your mental health says if you don't do it that there's going to be trouble? So I would look at the need, and then I would say, like, well, what needs are met by going to ecstatic dance? And the needs that you're foregoing are important, and they're the number one needs that we forego when we have other needs. Don't forego any of your needs, goddess. Live in lavish abundance, Tay, as if you have everything at the tip of your fingers. And if you don't, visualize it, attract it, find it. There's online platforms, there's in person, there's groups that are doing what you want to do. There's others who want what you want. You could find them. And the needs that you're going to forego with ecstatic dance, I want you to think about community, friendship, somatic expression, movement, dance. These are very important needs for women. Do you know that Frida Kahlo, the very famous Mexican painter, she died very young, like 40s, very young, because of not enough movement. So if you're going to be foregoing dancing, which is movement, and for some of us, that's like the most exercise we get, and it feels so good. Look, I have no furniture in my place because I'm always doing yoga. I'm always stretching. Every way I sit is better for my body. It doesn't make my body worse. And we're constantly sitting in chairs doing yoga. I'm always stretching. Every way I sit is better for my body. It doesn't make my body worse. And we're constantly sitting in chairs, going to our cars, sitting at our desk. That's not good for your body. So the needs you're going to be foregoing in chairs, going to our cars, sitting at our desk. That's not good for your body. So the needs you're going to be foregoing, please. Okay. All right. So depression comes from our needs, or he's not in conversation with me. Oh, Miss Rhonda said it's frozen. How's the connection now?